The issue comes in right here with the rad support. So, hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome on back to Matt DIY. So we're finally getting to the Subaru here, the 2018 that I introduced a couple videos ago. The goal today is going to be to tear off the front bumper, also the passenger side fender, possibly, and just see, what else might be broke, what parts we need, things like that. I do have those parts cars I showed you in the last video, so everything we should need should be on that car, but there might be some odds and ends, and I'm going to have to get a bumper because the bumper on that other car is toast. But anyways, we're just going to tear the bumper off, see what's waiting for us underneath. I know this headlight's bad. Well, let me show you. Alrighty, folks, so here we are. So we're going to definitely tear off the front bumper, grill, all that, probably the headlight and the fender, and then see what's waiting for us underneath. We'll probably have to straighten out some things and possibly replace some things beyond that we can't see. And it looks like that fog light's in poor shape. So the goal is to just get this broken stuff out of the way so we can focus on, putting the non-broken stuff back on. Hood's damaged as well, so we'll probably get that hood taken off here eventually too. But for now, just going to focus on the front end, getting the bumper and the fender off, and I'll set you guys up and we'll speed it up here and you can kind of watch me do that, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, back with you here to wrap up this video. So, as you can see, we got the fender off, and there's really no damage along here. It all looks pretty good. A little bit of a crimp here, but I can easily straighten that little piece out. The issue comes in right here with the rad support. So, I don't know, I may need to steal the rad support from the other car and swap it out, but I almost hate to because it's not bad, and I don't think the radiator is even bad. So I'm thinking if I hook a come along or something up here, I could probably just pull this back out where it needs to be and hammer in that crimp and straighten this stuff out because it's spot welded here. Just pull it out and probably be fine. This piece here, that's spot welded on too. So this, same here, I'll probably just pull this out. It's easy to maneuver. Probably just pull all this out and be okay, most likely. But yeah, the whole front's off. I left that headlight on for now. Might have to mess with that a little bit. Airbox is toast, so I got to get that out and swap it with the other airbox. But other than that, that'll be later because I want to be able to run it with the air filter still attached. So not worried about that right now. I need a fog light over here, which I don't have on the other car, but I'll probably get a fog light. And the horn over here is okay. I think the horn over there is okay. Rad and AC condenser from what I can see. And fans, I think are all okay. It's just twisted a little bit, so if I don't have to mess with this, I won't. The latch actually still works too. So if I could just pull that out slightly, I should be fine to reassemble. And then these plastics in here are decent, but they got a little bit destroyed, so we'll see on the other car if I can maybe swap those out as well. Yeah, that's interesting. That might, I don't know. No, I think it's spot welded. Yeah, so I don't know. I'll have to see how easy this rad support is to get out. If it's spot welded in, I'm probably just going to pull it. But if it's bolted in, then I might swap it. But this one's not so bad to where I might save the rad support in the other car for a different project. So I think we can just pull this out and be fine. Looks like this horn's okay. That horn's over there. It's fine. The reservoir for the windshield washers is fine. And just some odds and ends. I'm going to take this all apart up here to get so I can get to the air box and just clean up the mess and whatnot. But as far as disassembly, we're good to go, guys. And the nice thing about having a parts car is I really didn't take notes or pictures or anything of where stuff is, because as I take it off the other car, I can see where stuff's at and where it's supposed to be. So from here, I think off camera, I'll straighten things up best I can, if I can, and get that back to normal. And I'm also going to clean up this mess so I can work here again. And then probably we'll be close to driving this car out of here, tearing the parts off the other car, which will be probably the next video, tearing the parts off it. And then once we have that done, then we can start putting the parts back on this one. The hood's a little interesting. Actually, no, it's not. It's just 2 bolts right here. That's easy for the hinge. There's a plastic cover there, but I took it off. And 2 bolts for the hood. And good to go. I'm going to take the whole bracket, hood, and everything off of this one, and then take it from the good car. That way there's no issues with the open and close and things like that. And any other parts I need to swap, I will. But, yeah. Coming along good, guys. It's a good first step, getting all that disassembled. Luckily, the plastic survived here and the wheel well, so that's nice. So, really, not too bad. All right, so next video, we'll tear the parts off the other car. Hey, thanks for tuning in, guys. Finally got to do a video on this thing. I'm excited to get it back together. This one shouldn't be too bad at all. You know, a couple more days of tearing parts off the other car, and then straightening this out, putting the parts back on, and we should be well on our way. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe down below. I release videos like this when I can. Things like, you know, maintenance on your car and also repairs like this. So if you have a car like this you're repairing, might help you out. Also, like the video. If you liked it, drop a comment down below. If you have any questions or need any help with your Subaru, I'd be glad to help you out with it. And without further ado, guys, always remember to get out there, do it yourself.